evening, everybody, and welcome to Dover-Sherborn High School. Bruce Glazer, Cam Crandall, Brad Crandall, and Debbie Glazer here to bring you, and Elsa Suxo, who I can't forget. She'll throw something at me.
Yeah, she's the camera operator today.
And she's the most important person here, and she knows it. Starters have been announced. It'll be Sabadini for Ashland, Schreiber, Kayasandra, Rudisil, and Rossi. On the other side, I wasn't paying attention. I think it's Theo Allen, Grant Sullivan, Julian Mariano, Thomas Turney, and Ryan Frigiani.
Yes, good guess.
Am I right?
Yeah.
And if I was wrong, so what? 5-on-5 basketball. The home team going right to left, the visiting team going left to right. The visiting team is dressed in blue, red, and white, as in the American flag. Home team in white with blue trim. And the jump will be between Cherney and somebody else.
24.
And Hugo Rossi.
Yeah.
They win it, does the white team. Frigiani, in and out, rebound, bops in the air. Nobody's got it. We got a tie-up, a scrum, and a wrestling match on the floor in the first 5 seconds.
Yeah, Raiders almost starting out real early, right off the tip there.
I was watching an earlier game between Hopkinton and Ashland. Ashland is very athletic, but they do not have height, and it showed in that game. Mm-hmm. They had trouble rebounding over Hopkinton, which is much bigger. They also have trouble with the trap, so you got to be careful about that. Outside, Pop, the first shot of the game was way off the mark by Igor Sabadini, and the Raiders come back. Josh Allen brings it to the right elbow. Frigiani, nothing doing. He's got it tightly. Cross court to Mariano. On the left side, down comes Sullivan. Grant bounces right. Back outside, Cherney. I don't know what they're doing. Frigiani with the ball. They go across Mariano. They set up and in. Whatever it was the long way to paradise, but they finally got it in.
It was working, so they got to keep going.
Tipped and stolen. Up, in, 4-0 with a basket by Mariano. And guess who wants a timeout? I absolutely agree with this, Brad. Mike Normand with a D and a T at the end. It's Normand. He called the timeout when he saw his team wasn't playing.
Yeah, Frigiani, the freshman, making a good play on defense there, blocking that pass and finding the other freshman, Mariano, for 2.
At the Hopkinton game, it was a nightmare of turnovers for Ashland. And you sing a little bit of it here, and he wants to stop it before it gets out of hand. Both teams are having trouble this season. The Raiders come in 2-7. Ashland is 1-9. Last year, the Raiders won their sole game at Ashland High School. Tonight's a different night and a different kind of team as people keep graduating and others take their places. So I've heard.
It's funny how that happens.
Yeah. So you're going to be a powerhouse one year, and the next year you wonder, where did everybody go?
Yep. They were all seniors. Yeah.
The girls are at Ashland tonight. And this Sunday, before I forget, the boys host Martha's Vineyard. We will not be there here. It's a Sunday afternoon. The games have moved to 12 o'clock because of weather possibilities going bad. So if you're coming Sunday, you got to come at noon for that game. It's a boys' game. No girls' game on that Sunday. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be blue ball.
Yeah, Raiders aggressive right now, making the Clockers mess up.
In the backcourt, this is Ronan Kayasandra. He passes up to Sabadini. Outside pop by Hugo Rossi, and it's taken down by the Raiders. 2-on-1, 1-on-none. Cherney lays it in, 6-0.
Wow.
Raiders.
Tic-tac-toe. Great pass from Allen.
And they're putting some pressure on, definitely.
Another great
5
pass.
seconds, young man gets it in. And their best player in their team, Robbie Rudisil, number 22. He averaged last year 15 points a game and with 5 rebounds. And he's playing very well this year. Rudisil outside, drives the baseline, looks around, flips it out to Rossi. Rossi holds the left elbow, bounces left, and comes back to Rudisil.
Yeah, Cherney was all over him. And Grant.
Nice defense. They're covering tight. Under the basket. Fake. Up. Nope. That was a foul.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there, but the Ashland player was fouled and nobody called it.
Like an over-the-back foul.
And the official was right there.
I know. Surprised. Good defense for Gianni coming up with a steal.
Frigiani looking. See, he took a step too, by the way. Banged around. Bad play.
Yeah, Schreiber making a mess up.
Kayasandra coming the other way to the right side. Guarded by Mariano. He gets it down low. Schreiber stepped out. Michael Schreiber The sophomore stepped out of bounds. It'll be white ball.
Steinberg coming in for the Clockers.
And Sabadini coming out. Some great names on this team.
All right.
Yeah. Igor Sabadini. I have never in my life. Oh, wait a minute. I did a Russian game once, so there could have been Igor in that game. But it's been a long time since I've seen that name on any roster.
Might have been a couple Igors that game.
And we had a Russian traveling team came to Milton High School where I was working, and we got the roster right before game time, and it was like, what?
Wow.
And you just did your best.
Right.
Mariano across court to the open body, waiting, handoff to Frigiani, going low is Theo, back outside to Cherney for 3. Scoops the rim and comes right back into the arms of Josh Steinberg. The senior brings it up over the Raider at midcourt, slows it down. They got a strong side left, and they go to the left. Steinberg waits, gives it off to Rudisil. Rudisil fakes, tries to get around Grant Sullivan. That didn't work. Rudisil with the ball, 15 in the shot clock. Waiting. Turn around. Oh, blocked. Nice play, Cherney, as he blocked the shot by Rossi. Down the lane, and it's out of bounds. And I think Theo went for the foul, but he did not get it. Meanwhile, Sam Weitzman comes in, and is that Theo Allen going out?
Yes.
Throw in for Grant. Cherney, no good, foul.
Cherney to the line.
About 10 days ago, number 24 for them, Hugo Rossi, hurt his ankle, but he's back in action. Matter of fact, he was on the bench with ice in that game at Hopkinton on January 7th, and Rossi's playing tonight, so good for him. It's not a bad injury.
With 2 ankle braces.
Oh, yeah. I just saw that.
What if he jumped out of a window?
Well, I mean, if he has one on, I can feel uncomfortable without the other one on.
Maybe.
Plus, you protect your ankles.
You know, maybe the package came with 2, so you might as well.
His mother said, you better put those on.
Might as well just wear them both.
Right. Rudisil trapped in the backcourt, fights his way past Grant Sullivan. Now he's trapped again.
Oh.
What a nice play. Breakaway, Frigiani, Ryan, soft stuff. And a timeout.
Man, he
Ashland.
got up there, too.
Yeah, he didn't stuff it, but he kind of like just dipsy-do.
Right, Mariano with an excellent play.
At Hopkinton, this Ashland team is young. They don't have their act all together, and they got blistered and blasted by Hopkinton. They're both in the Tri-Valley Large, but it was a very uneven game. It was all Hopkinton, and we're seeing the same thing here in the first quarter. Great for the Raiders, but not too good for Ashland.
Yeah. Do you know what happened in that Ashland Medfield game? By any chance?
No.
Oh, I don't either.
But the guy at the Hopkinton game, he was reading off scores from the TVL, and I'm thinking, how's he doing that? I got to do that.
I know, that's cool.
So one night, I'm going to find out where the TVL scoreboard is. So we're running graphics tonight, right?
Yep. Cam Crandall on graphics.
Throwing the ball in will be Josh Steinberg. He gets it in, doesn't get it in. Frigiani, wild shot. Rudisil with the rebound.
Yeah, I think Rudisil might have got a piece of that.
Down to Rossi. Rudisil's their big shooter. Rudisil wants a lane. He can't find anything. Weitzman in his way. Outside to Kayasandra, and he starts it up again. Behind his back, Ronan, a more common name nowadays on rosters. Up and in by, yes! Kayasandra with the basket.
Their first points of the game.
10-2 with Kayasandra trailing. Weitzman can't handle it, but Frigiani does. They look down low and look up high the elbow. Frigiani, nice pass. Yeah. Couldn't be controlled by Cherney, and Rudisil fly pass down the court for Rossi. Knocked away by Frigiani. Way downfield. I was just watching that. It was so pretty. And it didn't work for Cherney. Got a great pass from Frigiani, and it didn't work. They got the ball back. Frigiani maintains his pivot foot.
Yeah, Cherney may have missed that, but he didn't give up on the play.
No, not at all. Sullivan, force feed inside, taken away by a blue shirt. This will be Josh Steinberg bringing it up against Frigiani over the timeline. Slows it down, left side for Hugo Rossi. Kayasandra, no good. Off the orange and back out again. Brigiani comes right in front of us. To the left point, brings it around. All the way over to Mariano for 3.
Ooh.
That ball and basket did not get along on that shot.
No.
Kayat Sandra, left side. Thinking about it was Michael Schreiber. Back up to Kayat Sandra. They're letting him play point guard. Left side, Rudisil. Gets around, Grant lays it up, and too much spin in that ball.
Right.
Yeah, he just didn't flatten the ball out. He spun it. Left side, all long one, Frigiani off the orange and back down again. The 220s go after it. Mariano, skimmer, down to the hands of Rudisil, but a foul going the other way.
Huh.
Two subs coming in. Jacob Padula and is a kid on their team, number 23. I will mess his name up no matter what time he comes into the game. So Malachi Lambert, number 10, is also coming in. So they have a number 23, Ariel Alchidiev. So I mess it up now, so when he comes in the game, I'm fine. We could just call him Ariel. Drive by Kayat Sandra, hands off, comes over to 30, Padula. Kayat Sandra at the foul line, at the key, turns around, shoots off balance. Nice bucket, sir.
Yeah, not bad.
10-4 the score. Raiders lead coming down to 2 minutes to go in quarter number 1.
Kayat Sandra getting both baskets for them.
Outside to Mariano. Lots of conversation from the bench, and they steal the ball. Trying to keep control of it is Lambert. Over to Kayat Sandra. Inside. Nice bunny. In for Jacob Padula. Rick Grady wants a timeout. Not happy about the way things are going on his end.
Right. Kayat Sandra just playing a good game right now. Made a nice pass on that one. And he might be the answer for this team.
We have a nice crowd from both teams tonight, especially the home team, filling a good portion of the stands. Brad?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you know when your next hockey game is?
I think it is the 22nd.
Oh, I did have something I wanted to read off. Yeah, I'm crazy, but I almost know what I'm doing.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, don't count on it. This Sunday, the boys host Martha's Vineyard. And on Tuesday, the boys are back here at a 6:45 time. Do not ask me why it's 6:45. I have no idea. But it is 6:45 against Norwood, and the girls will go to Norwood for, I believe, a 6 p.m. game.
Well, thank you for that information.
And a reminder once again, that game Sunday will start at noon. That time was changed today to noon.
And do what you will with that information.
Yeah. I'll do nothing at all. I'm just looking. Where are we here?
Sullivan Ronan passes it up to Mariano.
Just repeating, that game at Norwood is a 6 p.m. starter. Ronan Sullivan down low to Theo. Allen slows it down at the elbow, left side of Mariano. And Ronan gets into it. They're playing a triangle catch. A bump, no call. Ronan fakes outside to Theo. Theo, a sideliner. Up, ooh. Bang, off the boards, and controlled by Padula. And they race the other way.
Kayat Sandra, yeah.
Yeah, he's clearing them out. And he just took a step. He just traveled.
We've seen a couple of those today from both teams.
This should be a travel seminar for all these officials. This is what a travel is, and you call it that way. Your opinion doesn't count.
Exactly.
Either way, Malachi Lambert will be at the line. Crowd still filtering in. He makes the first. 10-7. Nice comeback for the Clockers.
Nice bucket.
10-8 score. Now a 2-point differential.
Yeah, Ashland coming back in this one.
Mariano losing the ball. Theo tried to play, but he played without the ball.
Mm-hmm. He didn't look it in.
Do you know the other big clock city in Eastern Mass besides Ashland? Come on, you can do it.
Oh.
Yeah, they make watches. The watches were made with the city's name.
Mariano with the steal.
Allen didn't have position, so he drew the foul. He'll go to the line and shoot two. So we know Ashland are the Clockers, right? Yeah, right around 128 North Shore, just beyond the Turnpike, is another city that's called that makes watches and clocks. Or they used to make watches and clocks.
What are they called?
Waltham.
Waltham.
Yeah, they're Waltham watches. But things change, and now that building they made the clock in is changed completely. They renovated it. They have stores and offices in there.
Oh, wow.
No clock making. Things change over time, don't they?
They went digital, right?
I imagine. So we have pink sneakers on the foul line, and looking at Padula, he's got like weird orange sneakers, doesn't he? You call those orange or red?
I think they're like pink.
All right. No, they're red. We got to take you for a colorblind test. Couldn't be me, right?
No, I think you're right.
He walked. That's a walk on Kite Sandra.
He was just running, so I couldn't really see him.
Lucas Olmsted's coming in, along with, Steven Saber. Taking a rest of Mariano and Cherney. In the corner. For Gianni. Bang!
Oh, wow.
14-8, 42 seconds to go in the quarter. Sandra, fast dribbling, slows it down. Looks like he dribbled with nowhere to go. Pass to Steinberg, waits, and loses the ball.
Yeah, good steal from Sullivan. And Saber gets it off quick, but
We have a foul in the backcourt, and I believe it's on the visitors. A push.
number 10, Lambert.
An out-of-bounds play right in front of us by quarterback Ronan Sullivan. Lucas Olmsted and his coach having a conversation. Lucas is coming out. Slowly holds for 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Back outside to Ronan. Flips it over to Saber. Stephen guarded by number 10, Lambert. Back to Saber. In the corner. Mariano. In and out. Look at Theo go up for the rebound. 5 seconds to go. Theo up. No good. Theo, a prayer. No good. Quarter's over.
Hey, good try by Theo. Was getting harassed down there, but still tried to put up a couple shots.
I will say it was a bit of a sloppy first quarter, but from Dover-Sherborn's perspective, just 6 points in the lead, and that's really what they care about.
Yeah, it's true. You know, Ashland at one point had 8 to the Raiders' 10, and then the Raiders got it together again. So we will see. Bruce, I am very impressed with the freshmen for the Raiders.
They have a certain presence, don't they?
Yeah, Mariano and Frigiani just playing outstanding.
You would not expect it from young guys going up against more senior players. They don't care.
No, they don't care.
Just give me the darn ball. I'll show you what I can do.
Uh-huh.
Finally, the buzzers stop, and it'll be out of bounds in front of us. Frigiani to start the second quarter. I've always wondered, what does it mean when one team comes out and the other team is 15 seconds later? What are they talking about, and will it help them?
I know, right?
I'll never find out. Just always curious about that. Or sometimes a team will come out at halftime to warm up, and the other team's still in the locker room.
Yep.
Strategy, I guess. Frigiani in the paint. Back to Steven Saber. Frigiani had to set the ball up. Way too deep. Ball bounces around to the hands of a Dover-Sherborn player. Theo Allen, the left wing. Cross court. Frigiani brings it back in.
Ooh.
Deflected off Olmsted, out of bounds. It'll be white ball.
Yeah, I think it was deflected off of Lambert, actually. Intended for Olmsted.
Saber, right side to Ronan. Frigiani holds the ball back out to Ronan. Turns around for a possible steal. Saber goes in. Steven back outside. Frigiani baseline. 10 on the shot clock. Ronan. Good!
Nice. That was a nice shot.
Lead pass up court to Michael Schreiber. Schreiber goes all the way and lays it in. He had no opposition on that one, did he?
No.
Saber for Frigiani. Guided tightly by Lambert. Across the court. Back to Frigiani. Takes a long three. Off the backboard. Comes down low to Ronan. Saber tries one way up in the air. He got it!
Love it. Nice shot.
20-10. Raiders with 3 3-pointers in the last minute or so.
Good effort from Ronan, too.
They're having trouble getting the ball up. Andrew McGuire's come in, number 15 for the Clockers.
Well, it's Grady's defense. He knows how to make them.
Rossi passes out to Schreiber. Sabadini brings it back out. Smart move. You don't know where it's going. Bring it out and set up your offense. Now Ronan says, I'll take you. Pass comes wide side to Rossi on the right. Rossi spins around Lucas.
Yes.
Was that Olmsted?
Yeah, it was.
Wow. He got his hand in the last second and tipped it away.
That's what we're looking for from Olmsted.
Frigiani. Good!
Yes. The fridge.
Another timeout. You do not normally see 3 timeouts this early in the playoff, but I can see why he's calling it. We got 2 points closer. We were 2 points away. Now we're down 23-10.
Yeah. Clocker's in a little bit of trouble here as the Raiders are finding their groove. Clockers were having some success, Bruce, when Kayat Sandro was running the offense.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah.
I thought he had good speed and the offense moved quicker. There was less hesitation. But I don't know. They changed it up.
Right.
Yeah.
They definitely did.
It's one of those things, Brad, where nobody asked us.
No, exactly. And I mean, we're some homers, so we might tell them to not put Kayat Sandro.
Me a homer? Did you say me? No, okay, fine. You know, the Raiders have lost the last 2 games, each game by 4 points. And the one we covered against Westwood, it was last 5-minute mistakes. Last 5 minutes in the fourth quarter, they made too many mistakes on the floor, and they took it away from themselves, and Westwood won it. Got to make amends tonight.
Yeah, they did.
Kayat Sandra's back in the lineup. He handles the ball. That's what they need. They need him out there.
Yeah.
Ronan's... Whoa! That's on Ronan. Ronan Sullivan forced him to walk.
Yeah, you know, Sullivan's just locking down any defender right now. Fantastic.
Someone's coming out.
Oh, and it's Ronan.
Ronan's coming out. Frigiani back in. Cherney's back in.
Mariano.
And Lucas is out.
Mariano in.
Theo in front of the visitor's bench gets it back to Mariano. You know, some vowel. Down low, foul on the floor.
E-I-O.
Mariano.
E-I-O-U.
And sometimes why.
Why?
They don't let you forget that one, do they?
No.
I forgot who we got. Sullivan. Allen. You had me thinking, Reggiani!
Oh, man. Kid's money.
Is that 3 threes by him?
I think so. Look at his shirt. 3-3.
Stuff in the backcourt. Now bringing it up, rolling it over to Rossi. Back to Sabadini. Down low. Nice play, but it didn't finish by Rudisil. He has a frustrated look on his face.
Yeah, it was a perfect pass, too.
Theo goes baseline, drives against Kayat Sandra. Sullivan trapped by 3 blue players. Ball rolls off him out of bounds. Blue ball.
Yeah, he tried to get it to Cherney, but just got away. I don't think Cherney could have saw the pass because all those blue players were in the way.
Full court to go, and Kayat Sandra starts it up. Hands it off to Sabadini. The sophomore comes to the right side, passes it in the corner. Long bomb by Schreiber, no good. And down with the boards is Mariano.
Cherney now with it.
Cherney on the right elbow. Down low.
Allen.
Cross court to Mariano. Fakes, comes into the lane, throws it back out. Set is Frigiani.
Ooh.
Can't get them all, pal.
No.
Cherney back outside. This is Theo. Skimmer off the rim of the backboard. Blue shirts cover the ball. Sabadini coming up against Frigiani. Drills past him. Screen set up for him. Got him a little advantage. The ball rolls out of bounds. White ball.
Yeah, Frigiani, another player, just playing excellent defense today. And Mariano.
What's happening is it's just simple. Blue, Ashland, is not controlling the ball well.
No.
They're making all kinds of mistakes. And on the other side, the Raiders are making them pay for it. Mariano. Frigiani down low. Layup good by Cherney.
Textbook play. Nice pass.
Yeah, it was. Uh-oh. Rudisil was in trouble. Gives it off to left side. Hugo. No good. Whoop. Ball stayed in bounds? Really? Okay, well, we got a foul anyways. I thought the Cherney went out of bounds, but he stayed in. Ball came loose and a foul on the Raiders.
Yeah, he got all twisted up on his own legs.
Rick Grady trying to plead his case.
Yeah, I know.
That'll do you a lot of good.
Hey, at least he tries.
Yeah.
Right? No good.
I know my wife's listening in. Debbie, this is the first Hugo I've had in my life on a court. I've never said that before. The Hugo, was it in a famous book by Charles Dickens? Was there a Hugo? Or some famous author?
Sounds familiar.
Right, Victor Hugo.
Victor Hugo.
Victor Hugo.
Yep, that rings a bell.
Thank you, Debbie. Daly in the game. Right outside to Grant Sullivan. Back to Sullivan it comes. He's driving, waits, gives it off to Mariano. He wanted to, but the big guy, Ruda, still got in his way. Daly for three. He's got it!
Man.
Right off the bench and in. Victor Hugo.
I don't see Daly miss too often.
Nope. His opposite number comes up the court. That'll be Rossi. Rossi got fouled on the floor. Make that Schreiber got fouled.
And Steinberg coming in. Taking out Kayat Sandra.
I wouldn't take him out. Yeah, I know
No, I
he
wouldn't
gets
either.
tired, but I like his energy, and I like trying to pronounce his name. Back out to Rossi. Hugo fouled by, Cherney got on his uniform, really. As soon as he got the ball, Cherney was right on him. Foul on Cherney, I believe. Yep, his first, team's third.
Good eye, Bruce.
At least one of them works.
Yeah.
Baseline play, high throw-in to Rossi. Schreiber.
Oh, Frigiani pokes it away, and look at that, Sullivan back to Frigiani.
Driving, left side Mariano, can't do anything with it. Oh, feed to Cherney in the basket, the foul! Two freshmen were playing catch. They couldn't do anything, and they got smart.
No.
Cherney was down low, bucket.
Yeah, Ruda still came up right behind Cherney. Made contact, and Cherney's shot still went in.
Jacob Guerrero has come in. Oh, no, that's not Guerrero. That's 5. Got the number wrong. Steinberg. Okay. Just doing some homework.
Cherney knocks it down for the three-point play.
Malachi Lambert returns, and Michael Schreiber comes out for Ashland. Baseline play for Guerrero. Okay, I was right. He was in the game.
Yeah.
I doubted myself. Speaking of the aforementioned Jacob Guerrero, passes down to the left side. Ruda still drives past Cherney, and Cherney makes him eat it. Outside shot, Schreiber, no good. Make that Lambert, no good. Out of bounds, blue ball.
Yeah, Daly comes up and knocks it down. But before that, Cherney doing a great job. No freebies here. Look, Cherney getting physical down with Rossi.
Steinberg. Rocky?
Rossi.
Oh, Rossi. I thought Rocky was out there.
Nope, Hugo.
Hugo Rossi. Outside, 3 by Rudisil. Good!
That was nice.
Robbie just backed off, took his shot. 34-14 Raiders, 2:33 to go in quarter number 2. Raiders been in control all the way. There was a 2-point differential, but that's long gone. Down low and outside, Cherney for 3. Switch!
Money. Cherney's a shooter.
37-14, Rudisil bringing up himself. Past midcourt, Rudisil stops in front of Rick Grady and loses the ball.
Sullivan with a good takeaway.
The 2 threes go at it. Sullivan fouled. What happened was Guerrero, number 3, he was trying to set up for a charge, but he never got set, so he fouled him.
Mm-hmm.
We're also going to see 15 come back, Andrew McGuire and Padula.
And
my friend Kayat-Sandra.
Uh-huh.
I just want to see Achildiev, because I've been practicing all day to say that name right. Let me just see if he's on the bench. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. I don't see him. All that studying for nothing? I'll be talking to the coach at halftime.
all right.
Maybe something wrong with him. We
Maybe
hope not.
Yeah, maybe he's in street clothes.
Yeah, he's hiding. He could be injured. Could be sick. We hope
Could.
not.
Right. Let's hope not.
There's a couple of young men in civvies down there on their bench, so who knows. Kayat-Sandra got it by 2 Raiders. Just carefully dribbles past midcourt. Cassandra pops. It's deflected. They get it back. And Padula back to a pop by Schreiber. McGuire has the basket.
Yeah, nice pop. He's wide open there. Knocked it down.
Frigiani outside. Cherney says, here we go.
Nope.
Short ball.
Look
Pass
at
back
that.
in, taken away. And coming up the floor, Steinberg, one-on-one. Now he's got a teammate with him. Waits, passes it off for McGuire. And a foul on the Raiders. Saber getting set to return to the lineup along with Thomas Wyatt. Going out for Gianni and Cherney. The double three and the double two take the bench. Putting it in play will be Andrew McGuire on the foul. Fourth foul of the quarter by the Raiders, second on Quinn Daly. Driving McGuire baseline feed. It's tough to throw a bounce pass under the basket, and it's ill-advised.
Yeah, it is.
Think about Daly fouling. He'll learn as he gets older not to do that. You know, the finesse of playing defense. White ball.
Yeah. Tough pass to calm it down.
1:20 to go in the half. 39-16 home team. Saber. Back to Wyatt. Cross court. Daly takes a three. Short. Rebound. Mariano.
Just fantastic.
A minute to go in this half. And I think Ashland wants to recuperate and reevaluate. Foul on Daly. See, those are the kinds of fouls Rick Grady doesn't like.
You're
I
right.
don't blame him.
He's aggressive.
Yeah. But you got to know how much and how often, and you
Yeah.
got to time it out better and not play the body so tight.
It's true.
Weitzman will come in for him if the clock doesn't go to halftime. Weitzman will come in for Daly.
I think so too.
Yeah, with the free throws he'll be in.
McGuire on the line. Nope. Yep, Weitzman in.
Daly out. Shooting again is Andrew McGuire.
Good rebound by Sullivan. Ronan passes to Mariano.
Mariano tries the paint. Pitch keeps it outside. Cross court to Weitzman. Weitzman looks, spins it back to Saber. Saber has nothing. Puts it out to Mariano. Saber for Ronan.
15 left on the shot clock.
Left. Weitzman. Up. Short and a foul. Nice play. Got a foul shot out of it.
Yeah, Padula fouling him.
Mike Normant is assisted by Bryce Williams and Kevin Clifford on the visitor's side. Head coach Rick Grady assisted by Matt Mitchell, or Michael. Brett Boyd and Sam Merton.
It's Mitchell.
Mitchell.
He's a cop.
A police officer? Where? Here?
Sherborn. Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Sherborn's finest.
And how come you know him?
He,
Couldn't resist.
no, he's actually a good guy.
I'll bet. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's more to that story.
No, he was in my brother's grade.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
26 seconds. Look who's back in the game. Kayat Sandra has the ball. Fakes a three. Outside. Sabadini. Nope. Rebound. Foul. See, that's where you don't want to foul. I think he's going to the line. You got 18 seconds to go. It's not worth a foul.
No.
And at the line, Weitzman? Yeah. Sam will shoot two. 18 seconds to go in the quarter. A 43-16 lead by the Raiders. Both teams are in one-on-one foul two-shot foul situations. First one made by Weitzman.
Yeah, Clocker's trying to figure this season out.
Yeah.
Had a tough time.
Not getting it easier either.
No. Probably going to go 1-8 after this game.
Well, chance for a comeback. That's why you play two halves.
Mm-hmm.
Right side for Sabadini. In the corner, Rossi got it tightly. Down low, Steinberg. Quarter almost over, and a foul.
So, Bruce, I have a funny thing to tell you about the one-win season. Right now, if the girls' season ended,
Our girls?
yeah, they'd make the playoffs with their one win.
You know, I never understood that. Do you know
It's
why?
crazy. Not even sure.
I've seen it happen in football.
Some teams that are just dominating, I think. So
it depends on the toughness of your schedule, and they give you basically bonus points for playing a tough team and losing to them.
Yeah, exactly. If they kept it close or something.
Yeah, it's a formula. Up in the air. No good. Nice play by Kayat-Sandra.
Yeah, he tried. Desperation 3 at the end.
In the second quarter, the Raiders scored 21 points. No, 31 points. Well, that's a lot to give up. 31 points in a quarter, and the visitors had 8 in the first, 8 in the second, and we're at halftime with the score being 45-16 Dover-Sherborn. We'll be back momentarily. This is Dover-Sherborn Cable TV.
Hey guys, Private Chef Matt here. Just want to let you know I'm dropping some of my favorite recipes. If you want to like and subscribe, that'd be great. Appreciate it. Fix this up. Oh, so good. Easy, speezy, lemon, squeezy. These are so good, by the way. This is some top quality soup. There we go. No one else is here. This is a random person handing hands.
Welcome back. Second half about to start. Scoring totals for Dover-Sherborn: 4 for Theo, Grant Sullivan and Steven Saber, 3 each. 6 for Mariano, 4 for Weitzman. They spread it around. Cherney 9, Ronan Sullivan, Quinn Daly 3, and Ryan Fergiani 8 from Debbie Glazer and her pen. Teams change direction. Rudisil, first shot of the half. Short. Bounces around. Finally, a white shirt out of the mess comes with it. And a hook pass by Fergiani. Didn't hook too well. Coming inside is Hugo. Back out to a skimmer by Kayat-Sandra.
Oh, I thought he saved it. And he did.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
White ball.
Outstanding play from Allen. Oh, no, he didn't. I thought he did.
So much for that, huh?
I know, right?
Rudisil in the key. Oh, that's a basket he has to make.
Yeah, I agree.
You're looking at Fergiani. Gets it back. Shoots a long one. Bang!
Nice. Definitely a shooter.
Kayat-Sandra. Soft toss to Sabadini. They get it over midcourt in front of their own bench. Sabadini hands it off for Rossi. Down low. Kayat-Sandra in the paint. Shoots a right-hander.
Oh, man.
They just can't make it work.
No.
Rossi. You know, I heard during the Hopkinton game, and I mentioned this earlier, they're not tall, the Clockers. They are athletes, but how many of them are really basketball players? It's great to have athletes, but if they can't play well, you end up with a big debacle in games, some games. Grant Sullivan has a moment, throws a runner. Good.
Nice. Raiders cooking here at a steady pace. Sabadini now with it. Back.
Hugo outside of Rudisil. Robbie holds the ball. Passes to the right side of Michael Schreiber. Schreiber against Theo. Schreiber baseline. Thought he moved his pivot foot, but nobody said anything. He's doing everything but move his pivot foot. Rudisil. Nice hook. Soft bunny. Good.
Yeah, nice finger roll at the end.
Yeah, nice twist. Yeah, I like that. 50-20 Raiders. Up. 52-20 Raiders.
And, yep, textbook, right?
Fergiani.
Sullivan finding Fergiani all alone down there. And look at that, Mariano.
Nice play by Sabadini getting it back. And Kayat-Sandra decided not to. Schreiber waits. Driving against Theo. A looper. Looped it to the wrong team.
Looped it somewhere.
Fly pass down the floor. Chipped away. Nice steal. And Rudisil comes back with it.
Yeah, Hugo Rossi making a good defensive play there.
Sabadini pops. Good.
Nice. There they go.
The point here is you're down 30 and you make some nice plays, but it's going to be so hard to get back into it.
I know. It's impossible.
It's not impossible. I'll never say that.
I think it is.
You watch enough sports, you know it can happen. I don't think it will, but that's why you play the rest of the game, right?
No, it's true.
Cherney, big body, puts it outside. Grant fakes. Grant comes baseline, loops it. No, short. Grant the rebound. Sullivan comes out of the crowd. Hands off to Mariano waiting. In, out, down. Rudisil. Rudisil hands it off.
To Rossi.
To
right
Rossi.
Up to Kayat Sandra.
Kayat Sandra drives the paint. Stops. Shoots. He's... No, that's better. Kayat Sandra has the right idea, but he's not always in the right place, or he's off balance a little.
Yeah. Good tie up there, Mariano. Battling.
Makai Lambert is in for the Cluckers. Coming out is Schreiber. Josh Allen out for the Raiders. Did I say Josh Allen? That's a quarterback, isn't it? Theo Allen is out.
A good quarterback.
Yeah, very good one. And coming in is Zion Akram.
Yeah, so this is a good time for Grady to play some of his subs.
Ronan Sullivan feisty with Sabadini. Sabadini's guarding him very tightly. Ronan breaks. Coming around right side of Frigiani. Nope. Out deep to Ronan. Ronan across for Akram. Down low, Cherney turns around. Back to Akram. Fakes the three. Comes in the lane. 1-on-2.
Gets
Try to
stripped.
drive through a space that wasn't there.
Stripped by Rudisil.
Rudisil. Oh.
Oh!
Robbie's got the moves, but that'll send him to the line. No basket, just a 2-point shot attempt from the foul line with half of the third quarter to go, 4 minutes.
Yeah, Akram coming back on defense. And he got he was the one that fouled Rudisil.
(52-23). I hate that, Brad.
Yeah, I know, right? You do. Oh, Akram couldn't quite control it. Blue gets it back.
Actually, Rossi made a nice play. Back to Rudisil. To Rossi. Fakes, comes baseline. Turns it back out. Loses the dribble. He's going to lose the ball in a second.
Right.
Nice
Cherney
feed down low. Sabadini, no good.
Akram comes up with the rebound. Yeah, Cherney was all over him.
Cherney outside. Mariano. Down low. Nice pass for Gianni for Akram. Up, down. Who got the rebound? Nobody. They tip it around like they're playing volleyball.
Literally, it did look like that.
Sabatini. Oh, no, it's not. It's Rudisil. Rudisil off to... Wow! Thank you very much, Hugo Rossi. 52-26 Raiders, 3:16 to go in the quarter. I think the coach just wants to give his boys a break.
Yeah, and speaking about the coach, Bruce, you want to tell him or you want me to?
No, we can't do it. We can't do it till the end of the game.
You can tell the viewer. No?
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, but what if it doesn't happen?
It's going to happen.
Go ahead, Brad.
All right. So
this is Brad.
Yeah, this is me. So when the Raiders win this game, this will be Grady's 200th win. So stay tuned after, and he will be getting a special little something.
And I expect him to dance on the floor, because you know Rick Grady's quite a dancer.
Yeah, so I've heard.
No, you haven't. Nowhere.
You can really shake a leg.
I was reading an article in an old-time magazine about different things, movies and radio shows, and they talked about the invention of the Pez dispenser. You know what a Pez dispenser is? The word PEZ is actually an acronym for a German word where it came from, and the German word, that long spelling of PEZ, actually means in English, peppermint.
No way. That's crazy.
So whatever the acronym spells out to a German word, it's peppermint, that's the word, and from then on, it was Pez.
Wow.
They used to not have character heads on them. Then they found out seasonally it worked very well. Put different characters on them, and people collect them.
Yep. Some of them can fetch some pretty good money.
Yeah, Sabadini. Kayat Sandra gives it back to Sabadini. He's guarded by Mariano. Padula drives against the big kid Lucas. He's got nothing there.
No.
And keeping it in play was Rudisil.
Yeah, Rudisil.
The presence of Lucas can really change a game. Turn around, Rudisil. Good basket.
Yeah,
nice one, Robbie.
I think Lucas is also getting his timing down a little better because he's such a tall guy. He's going to try to time those blocks and, not get tricked by fakes and all that type of stuff.
If you look back to a year ago, this is a different player.
Yeah.
Much better player.
Yeah,
He's got a ways to go, but he's a much better player.
Looks like he's got 20 pounds on him, his old self.
Must be nice to be young.
Right? I mean,
put on weight and not have to lose it.
It's got its perks.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice
nice.
From Ronan
But
Sullivan.
We got to see the slam dunk on that one. No, but nonetheless, very nice little roll there by Olmsted. Love to see him score.
Sabadini left elbow.
Oh, good
Stolen away
takeaway.
by Mariano. Mariano's on a 2-on-1. Mariano to the hoop. Gets fouled and will go to the line. Rudisill bumped him, and that's what the call is. Now both teams have 2 fouls, as does Rudisill. That's one of those names, Rudisill. We may never hear it again.
Right.
It's just a very distinct name.
Sounds like a medicine or something.
Does it? Yeah, you go to the pharmacy.
Pick up some Rudisill. All right, Akram coming out. Weitzman coming in.
2:20 to go in the third quarter. This game pretty much in hand since the second quarter.
Yeah, totally.
Mariano again, good. 55-29, and got a timeout. No players coming in. Saber for Mariano, and Hugo Rossi comes in for Jacob Padula.
Sabadini going to inbound it.
These two teams will play next year at Ashland. Oh, Sabadini never really had control of that dribble, did he? Saber, no. Rebound, up by Sullivan.
Yeah, the quarterback doing basketball things.
This is the most aggressive I've seen them.
Yeah, they look great. Their defense is super aggressive, in good position, making some quick passing.
Rudisill, short.
Sometimes too. Almost.
Errant pass.
Sometimes too, you see teams play to their competition, but not the Raiders. Right
Yeah,
now.
you're absolutely right. We can get back to that in a second. Rudisill got it by Ronan. Sullivan. Feed pass, high post. Foul on Sullivan. Sometimes you don't get up in your competition because we're going to beat them and you lose. Because the other team is not as bad as you thought they were. Tonight, I think Grady had these kids perfectly set up, knew what he wanted to do, and they basically took it to Ashland.
Yeah, completely.
Lambert comes out for them, and coming in is McGuire. Right side, Rudisill, who does not come out of the game very often.
No, he doesn't.
Bounces it over to Kayatsandra, and Kayatsandra took a trip downtown without the ball.
And that time they called it.
Rick Grady calling out a play he wants. 1:19 to go in the third quarter. They can afford to slow it down. Saber, Jr. Oh, that's a kiss me foul. It's just one of those touchy fouls. With the scoreboard like it is, you don't have to call the ticky-tacky ones.
I know, that's true.
Let them play. It's not like we're going to overtime.
Yeah, Kite Sounder had a hand on his jersey.
Ronan Sullivan. Yeah, it was legitimately a foul. Overshot. But, Saber going back up again. Good play, Steven. Really aggressive.
Yeah, completely. Saber, no slouch out there. Excellent option off the bench. Let's see what he does. First attempt. Womp womp.
I know Sean Rooney, I do not believe is playing tonight because of an injury.
Gayero coming in for Sabadini.
That's a hard name to say with 3 vowels in a row. G-A-I-E-R-O. It's 4 vowels in the same. 4 vowels, 2 consonants.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Seinberg, right side. Gayero. Handoff to Rudisill. Robbie comes right. I don't know what he was doing, but he's got a tie up.
He was trying to get fancy, going behind his back, and it was unnecessary.
Yeah, it's not the time to do it.
No, Sullivan was all over him.
Out of bounds play for Blue. Guerrero would put it in play. Back to Steinberg.
Sullivan's used to jumping on those fumbles.
Yeah, he is. He's quick. Sullivan staying with Guerrero. Guerrero down low has it taken away by Weitzman. I don't think Guerrero had a game plan.
No.
Saber back outside to Ronan's brother. Sullivan handles it. Got it by Guerrero. Saber cross court to Weitzman. And Weitzman says, hello, goodbye, bench. We hope he's okay. Yeah, he didn't go down, but he got tripped up, and I think a little more embarrassment than injury.
I think he kicked Sebastian.
Did he?
I think so.
Is Sebastian up? Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
5 seconds to go in the
Nice
quarter.
takeaway by Saber. Can he get it? 3, 2, 1. Oh, he did.
That'll count. Grant Sullivan with the basket.
Yeah, great job just following up there. Getting that rebound and putting it in before the buzzer.
All right, let's look at it. I don't like doing this, but I do it every game. Let's compare. At halftime, it was 45-16. Now it's 60-29, and that means that in the quarter, Ashland had 13 points. In the quarter, the Raiders had 15 points. So you pulled your lead up by 2 more points.
Mm-hmm.
And with the lead being 31 points, I cannot imagine Ashland coming back. But there's a but here. In the second quarter, the Raiders had 31 points. They're not Ashland. Ashland's not them, but it can be done. You naysayer, you.
Right, I mean, I'm pretty confident that Raiders got this one in the bag.
You're quite a gambler, aren't you?
I mean, I've been known to lose money.
We'll leave that one alone. I have a friend who's watching this game, and he says he's got a bet on the Raiders. I say, who are you betting with? In my head.
Oh, that's funny.
And I'm thinking, well, what if you win? You don't win anything.
All right.
But it's like this mental conquest.
Yep. Michael Jordan was a huge gambler.
Was he really?
Yeah, he was.
Not on basketball, I hope.
No, off the court.
Mariano back in the game. Hands off to Cherney. Cross to Daly with 3 fouls on him. Daly goes 1-on-2. Loses the ball. Loses his footing.
Kept the ball somehow.
Mariano. 3.
Yeah, nice bucket. Mariano is one of the best players out here today.
Rudisil left
Played
side.
excellent both sides of the ball.
Andrew Maguire back to Rudisil. They work it around the perimeter. Guerrero, Rudisil. And Daly's covering him really tight. Rudisil backs off. Turns around right side. Guerrero way up in the air. Ooh, a banger off the boards. Off the back of the rim, actually. Mariano looks down the floor, slows it down. Gets away from Guerrero. Thomas Wyatt. For Daly at the baseline.
Oh, yeah, Daly couldn't control it.
Lost the ball. Rudisil. Left side. Coming in is Steinberg. He's in trouble. Rudisil waits. Daly says no go.
Yeah, Daly
Goes
locked
left.
in.
Goes left. Walks around. And down over the other side to Streiber. And they lose the ball.
Yeah, Wyatt took it away. Right to Cherney now. Cherney running down.
Goes to the line. They'll shoot 2 as Cherney falls to the floor.
Yeah, Cherney going right up with it all the way.
I'm seeing a lot of consistent smoothness out of the Raiders, but I'm not seeing it from Ashland.
No, me neither.
They're rough.
Yeah.
They're a team in a rebuild. And
Yep.
This year they'll lose Rudisil and Steinberg and Maguire, and they hope these sophomores and juniors can bring them back next year.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of sophomores, Igor Sabadini's back in the game, taking the place of Rudisil. He finally came out. That makes it 65-29 Raiders. 6:44 to go in regulation, or in the game if you'd like. Sabadini, the sophomore, gives it over to his adjacent number 3, Guerrero. Over to Maguire. They're playing catch. They're playing hit the penny.
Mm-hmm.
Bounce pass. Sabadini. Over to Guerrero. Down low to Maguire. Stays in bounds somehow. Maguire feeds it back out, 8 in the shot clock. Sabadini, I don't know what you're doing. And down low, Guerrero. And finally they give it away.
Oh, man.
It was like keep away. Up. Ugh, skimmer. It
almost.
goes off the rim. At some point, you got to shoot.
I know. It's just like,
You don't get points for passing.
no.
6:08 to go. Gianni's first is good.
Sinks it. Yeah, we saw Grady's defense, though, all game. He knows how to mold them. And Raiders just in great positioning, just not giving Ashland anything. That's why they had to pass it 100 times just before they got it turned over.
Missed on that one. Hook pass. Sabadini finally has a nice spin around by him. Over to Steinberg. That was wide. They get their own ball. Up in the McGuire. No. Ball doesn't like them tonight.
No.
Daly with the boards.
All the way up. Frigiani catches it.
That was like a football play, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know, right? Frigiani's like, I got fouled. What was that?
Sabadini down low against Weitzman. Brings it back out. Decides to pass the
Whoa.
cross court.
Almost hit the rope.
Thought it was going out of the gym. Steinberg. Sabadini with 20 on the shot clock. Over to Guerrero. High post. Nothing doing. Long one. Guerrero. Nope. Foul. Lucas going with the trainer into the locker room. Hope he's okay.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Subs come into the game. Call him as we sees him.
Oh, trying to find Weitzman. Good defense, though.
Daly under his legs.
Tie up.
There were like 4 sets of legs down there. I don't know how they knew who had the ball.
I know, right? That's why it's a tie-up.
Ronan Sullivan gets off the splinters, comes back into the game. Wait a minute, those aren't wooden chairs, are they?
No.
No, cancel that. But he's still in the game.
Is that what you used to call them? Splinters?
Well, when they were wooden seats.
I mean, I like it.
Back in the 1920s when everything was wood.
Did they give you splinters?
Yeah, they did, yeah. Not that I was born back then. You just think I was.
All right.
Outside, Owen Wolfram. Pass goes out of bounds, white ball. McGuire a little frustrated on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Don't blame him.
I mean, it needs to be frustrating, right? Like,
look at the chairs the Raiders give them. They're padded chairs. Back in the Bob Cousy, Bill Russell days, I don't think they had padded chairs.
no.
Probably bridge chairs, right?
Right?
It's Weitzman. A hook blocked.
You know what's a funny story? So, this is what I heard. So when you see these old time like sports photos and stuff, you can see like a cool like a color in the air. It's like a blue like fog thing. And the reason for that is because it was the smoke. Because everyone was smoking in there.
Okay.
So that's why.
And it's the light reflecting the
Yeah.
smoke?
So if you see all those old photos, you can see the smoke in the air. It's like a smog.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Point. Yeah. Coming inside, Padula back out
How
to Wolfram.
How do they breathe back then in that? Huh?
I remember going to those games.
That's wild.
And you could tell you at Fenway Park if you smelled cigar smoke. It had a certain aura of its own. I'm not sure it's such a great aura. But yeah, everybody smoked.
That's so funny.
Can you imagine board meetings back when they all got in there with cigars and cigarettes?
That's
and they're all
crazy.
going,
I know, right?
And they didn't know it wasn't good for you.
Oh my gosh.
Open the windows.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Saber's going to bring it up with his co-partner, the junior Sullivan.
So 4 minutes left in the game.
Weitzman, nice play outside. Wait, it's not going to count.
I don't think it would have counted anyway.
So there's a foul against Dover-Sherborn. I didn't catch what it was. Or was it? Yeah, the foul on Weitzman, his first.
Sabadini going to inbound this to Wolfram.
Malachi Lambert's come in. And I didn't catch who went out.
I think Rossi maybe? I don't know.
This is Wolfram. Passed it the wrong way, really. And
Or
McGuire.
Or Steinberg.
Basically, the Ashland coach is just teaching them now. Teaching them how to play basketball so they get better. Padula. Saved.
Oh, nice.
Play. Yeah. Play by Wolfram has in the corner. Weitzman all over him. Back out deep to Sabadini. 3.25 on the game clock. 3 on the shot clock. Shot off the mark by Lambert. Coming the other way. Fly pass to Akram. Akram goes up. Misses. Rebound. Good! Give that basket to Ronan Sullivan.
Yep, Sullivan. Just good follow-up. Just like his big brother did.
Feed high post. Oh, Padula got fouled.
Sullivan.
He got it back.
He did, but then he dropped it.
Sabadini, look at this. Short. A little more effort, he would have had it.
Yeah, that was pretty far out, too.
It was, yeah. That was a bomb. Saber, 1-on-2. Saber with Lucas. Lucas shoots. Lucas hits.
Hey, nice hit.
Olmsted with 2 more.
Lucas comes back from the trainer and hits a nice shot and has some tape on his nose, I think.
On his nose?
I think so. I see something on his nose.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe like a plug in there.
We don't have a face camera, do we?
I don't know. I think Elsa could probably zoom in on his nose, but
I think Elsa's given up on listening to us.
that's true.
Elsa Suxo on camera. Brad and Bruce here. Debbie doing stats, and Cam doing the graphics. Shot. Rebound. Gaiula. Guerrero almost lost it. Gives it back to Sabadini. He wants to do it again.
Hey, just another air ball.
And Lucas steps back and says, if you could hit that, go ahead.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter at this point. Weitzman, 2:13 to go. Cross court. I don't know. That was going to Charlestown.
Weissman looking at his hand like, jeez, what did you do? I don't know. His hand's all taped up, though, so that could have had something to do with it.
Timeout, visitors. I'm looking for a girls' score. I know they were trailing at halftime.
Let's see if you can find it.
I won't. Count on me. All right, let's see if they got something up here. Well, yeah, I got the boys' score. Thanks anyways. At halftime, the girls were trailing by 8 points. Not much help, but it's late in this game, and they started earlier. Oh, well.
Nice try. I wonder if they'll still make the playoff.
Yeah, I understand your formula. I just can't understand how last year Sharon got into the football playoffs with a terrible record.
Yeah.
I think they won 1 game.
The dark horse, right?
Well, they didn't last very long.
No.
Whatever works.
Right? Free game.
It's like in college basketball, men's and women's. You know, the bottom seed in each of the 4 rounds, the 16 seed in each round. You know, for the most part, they're not going anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
They're just fodder for the cannon.
Yeah, in hockey, you call that free ice time.
Yeah, right. Ball on the floor, Sabadini. Hands out to Lambert, who's come in. Back to Wolfram, 1:52 on the game clock. Wolfram in trouble, got by his own teammate. Guerrero, right side to Wolfram. They're killing clock is what they're doing.
I know.
Sabadini got nothing. Down low. Force play. Down low. Foul. Whoa. I think it's on Dover-Sherborn.
Just like their mascot, they're going through time.
I think the foul's on Akram. Yeah, he's second.
Sabadini looking to inbound this. Olmsted all over him.
Can't see over him.
No.
Just throws a prayer.
Yeah, had to heave it up. Wyatt gets a hand, and now Saber.
Wyatt made that work.
Yeah, he
Saber
did.
from Wyatt.
I think it was a little bit of everything. Olmsted just, like you said, he took away his entire field of vision. Couldn't see anything.
Olmsted guarding the point guard, Sabadini. Passes over to Guerrero. Wolfram. A sneaky pass. Comes back out at Sabadini. I want to see him make one.
I know.
If it's close 3 times in a row.
Clocker's just
1 minute to go.
Cannot buy a bucket right now.
No. Akram outside to Wyatt. They're just going to kill clock outside the perimeter.
Getting their clock cleaned.
Yeah. That was good, Brad. And Akram draws a foul. He's got a big smile on his face.
You know, got to be happy after this.
Zion will go to the line and shoot 2. look at the height differential on the foul lane between Olmsted and the two Clocker players. It's just massive.
I know.
The size
He's
differential.
huge.
Yeah, and they're small.
You got to stack them to guard Olmsted.
Yeah, I like that. You're getting good.
Thank you. You know, got a gift.
Yeah.
Don't know what it is.
We'll send it back. 75-29. Guerrero, right side. Sabatini, baseline. Cross the court. Chipped out of bounds, blue ball.
Yeah, Weitzman getting a hand on that.
We'll be back next Tuesday when I think it's Norwood that comes in here. The Norwood boys are good. And that's a 6:45 game, I think.
It's going to be a challenge.
Yeah, it is. They're a very good team. Back outside for Lambert. Clock running down to 25 seconds. Padula. Guerrero. That's Wolfram to Guerrero. He's trapped. They don't have a shot. 4 seconds of the shot clock. Here it comes. There it goes. 10
Right
seconds.
to Akram. Yep. 10. Looks like Grady's going to get his 200th win.
They just have to get it past midcourt and the game's over. Yeah, that's it.
Hey, Elsa. And with that, look at these balloons in the stands here. Now we got Cam Crandall as the cameraman.
They're organizing a little tribute to Rick Grady for his 200th win. They got these, you call them balloons. Are those balloons?
Yeah, they're balloons.
They're blow-ups. And they have a 2, a 0, and a 0 they give to Rick Grady. And they better move fast before the team leaves the floor. So we'll stay here and see how they do this.
Yeah.
They're organizing this.
So that's a special moment for a great coach.
Yeah.
How do you know him again? Grady?
I actually taught him in middle school.
Wow, you taught him. You taught him everything he knows.
At the Misco Hill Middle School back in the day. He was an 8th grader and I wasn't. And I was the media specialist.
Wow.
Saw him once in a while out here afterwards, but now I've been seeing him for the last 11 years here.
Speak. It's so quiet in here, isn't it?
No, it's a nice tribute to a nice man.
Yeah.
A very successful coach.
How was he as a student, Bruce?
He's quiet.
He's quiet.
Surprised?
Kind of.
He's not the kind of guy who makes trouble for you. No, he had enough roommates that did that for you in the class. But Grady was a very smart kid. Very mature for his young age. And the 200 is being waved by the team for Rick Grady. We commend him.
Might need to go take a picture of this, Bruce.
Go for it, Brad. Oh, good. I get to talk to myself. Debbie, you want the microphone? Nope. Oh, you got the scoreboard for me. Okay. Final totals for Dover-Sherborn before we cut off the air. Nice sign. Says congratulations, Coach Grady. 200 wins. Final scoring. Theo had 4. Grant Sullivan 9. Steven Saber 6. 1 for Akram from the free throw line. 10 for Mariano. 4 for Weitzman. 11 for Cherney. 7 for Ronan. Quinn Daly had 3. Olmsted 4. And Frigiani led his team with 14 points for their total. So we're going to slowly clear out of here. We thank you for watching our live stream and playback of Dover-Sherborn boys basketball. Until next time, so long, everyone.